In a quiet suburban neighborhood, a simple white picket fence divided two backyards. On one side lived the Thompsons, a white American family. On the other side lived the Alis, a Muslim family who had moved from Syria 6 years ago. The children of both families were the same age, but they never played together. Mrs. Thompson would pull little Emma away whenever she got too close to the fence. "Stay on our side, sweetheart." Mr. Ali would quietly call his son Sammy back whenever he lingered too near. "Don't bother them, Habibi." It wasn't open hatred. It was silence, awkward nods, avoided conversations, two worlds side by side, separated by more than just wood and paint, until one hot summer day, when everything changed. Emma, now 10, had just gotten a new red kite. She ran into the yard, letting the wind catch it, laughing as it soared higher and higher. But a sudden gust snapped the string, sending it spiraling. Right over the fence, it landed in the Ali's yard, caught in a tree. Emma stared. She looked at the house, unsure. Her mother wasn't home. She hesitated, then tiptoed up to the fence and peered over. On the other side, Sammy was already trying to reach it. He looked up and smiled. "I can get it for you." Emma blinked. "You don't have to." But Sammy was already climbing. In a minute, the kite was back in her hands. "Thank you," she said softly. "No problem," Sammy grinned. "It's a cool kite." And just like that, something cracked. The next day, Emma brought a second kite. "Want to fly together?" Sammy nodded. They played for hours. Soon their laughter floated above the fence, bright, careless, and undeniable. Parents peeked out of windows. Curiosity replaced caution. Mrs. Thompson stepped out first. She watched the two children running and giggling, and she realized something painfully true. She didn't know her neighbors. Not really. Just headlines. Just assumptions. So she did something she hadn't done in years. She knocked on the Alice's door. Mrs. Ali opened it, surprised. "I think it's time we talked," Mrs. Thompson said, holding out a tray of lemonade. They sat. They talked. They learned that Mr. Ali was a pediatrician, that Mrs. Ali ran a small home bakery, that Sammy loved Legos and hated spinach, just like Emma. Over weeks, the invisible wall started to crumble. It began with shared meals. Then came weekend picnics, school projects, and birthday parties. But the real moment came during the neighborhood block party. The community had always been polite, but distant. And that year, the Alis were invited for the first time. Mrs. Ali brought trays of baklava. Mr. Ali grilled kebabs. Emma and Sammy performed a silly song they'd written. When the microphone passed around for open sharing, Mrs. Thompson stood up. She cleared her throat. "I used to think our fence was just a boundary," she said, "but it became a wall, one that I helped keep up out of fear I never questioned. I was wrong. And I'm grateful because my daughter and Sammy taught me that we're more alike than we are different." Silence. Then applause. Someone whispered, "That's the most honest thing I've heard all year." That night, neighbors mingled in a way they never had before. People asked questions, shared food, told stories. The next morning, something magical happened. Mr. Thompson took a screwdriver and removed a few slats from the fence. Mr. Ali walked out and smiled. He grabbed a hammer and helped. By the afternoon, there was a large opening between the yards, and no one rushed to close it. From then on, the families shared more than just space. They shared lives. And whenever someone new moved into the neighborhood, they were welcomed not just with waves, but with a meal and a story. This was once a wall. Now it's a bridge. If this story touched your heart, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to be reminded that walls don't protect us, connections do. Let's build more bridges, one story at a time. Thank you for watching. You're always welcome here.